Yeah, that Ukrainian stuff, though. We had to go to Ukrainian Orthodox church there for a little while when we were kids because my oldest brother got caught smoking marijuana by my grandma. And she flipped out. She goes, "Oh, I can't believe a good Ukrainian boy smoking the marijuana cigarettes." I come to my brother's aid, of course. I said, "Hey, Grandma, first of all, we're not Ukrainian." "Oh, you're not Ukrainian?" "Yeah, you know no. We're like the 16th Ukrainian. We're Saskatchewan. There's a difference." "Oh, there is not." Old women do that, right? When they're mad, they do that whisper yell. "Oh, I said, "Ukrainians smoke weed same as everybody else." "Yeah, they do, Grandma. Who else is going to spend that kind of time on an Easter egg?" "You really got to be stoned, don't you?" "Must finish very intricate pattern." The rest of us, Easter comes, we just maybe we dye the egg, draw a quick picture on it, eat some chocolate, praise Jesus, it's Easter. Not the Ukrainians. Hours they spend. We go over to Buddy's house, we're like, "Hey, Gilgit, come on now, we're going drinking, you want to come?" "No, very busy." "What busy? You've been working on that egg for 3 hours." "It's not egg, it's pisanka. And I'm not taking third place in Bakerville 2 years in a row." All right. So she goes, "Look, we've got to take us to Ukrainian Orthodox church." Regular church wasn't working, apparently. A little stricter is what we needed. And if you've been to Ukrainian Orthodox church, it's not exactly evidence that Ukrainians don't like weed. The first thing I see when I go to the church is the priest cut the laps through a packed congregation. He's got this metal ball on the end of a chain, and smoke is billowing out the ball. And he's giving her one of these. And all the parishioners are like, before every service handed that ball around to each other. Ian! Are you wearing the big hat today? I was thinking about it. Sure, do it. Go for it, it's a good hat. Another priest eating all the wafers. Mom. "What are you doing?" "Bet you can't eat just one." It's the Body of Christ by Frito-Lay. We go to church whenever we can, but it's weird when you're in the southern states. Sometimes it's hard to find a Roman Catholic church or Ukrainian Orthodox, especially hard in Alabama. I was down there a few years ago, in the Gulf States during the hurricane season, and I ended up in one of those Baptist churches, where the preacher, he's out there, and he's the kind of guy who puts an up on the end of everything they say. I was talking to God, and he done told me that he sent a pestilence upon this very land. That's why we're seeing what we're seeing these days. Yes, that's why we're seeing the hurricanes. It's a punishment, the wrath of God, coming upon the people of New Orleans for their sinful nature. That's why he's done sent Hurricane Katrina. I don't know, that doesn't sound holy to me, that pestilence stuff, Yeah, that one preacher who once said, forget his name exactly, I think it was Oral Roberts who said, "I was talking to God, And he done told me if y'all don't send me $3 million by next Wednesday, he gonna kill me. Remember that? Like God's running an extortion racket at this point? What is he, the great Joe Pesci in the sky?
You know, this is a nice place you got here. It would be a shame if something was to happen to it. You know, if I had maybe out of $4 or $5 million, I gotta keep an eye out for the place. But if I don't get my money, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Says the Archangel Bobby DeNiro down to get the money. You got the money. Supposed to pick up some money. Yo, that ain't holy. They chant in Ukrainian Orthodox Church. But then I got to thinking, you could make anything sound holy if you're going to chant it.